Hi guys, we are now in Blackmagic Design booth and we have now Mr. Richard Lim to talk more about this Ursa 4K.
Hi, I'm from Blackmagic Design. I'm Richard. So in front of me here is the Blackmagic Design Ursa, which is a 4K camera. Okay, this is our latest 4K camera that we announced in NAB, and we first showed it in Singapore today, yesterday actually. And the camera is a 4K camera, comes built in with a lot of design that we think is suitable for a shooting purposes. Okay, this camera is about 7 kg heavy, and it shows a screen over here. And the design of the camera is such that it differentiates the workspace for 3 groups of people. The first one, of course, is the cinematographer. So cinematographer or DOP will have himself a 10-inch high brightness screen for him to preview what he's shooting. And on the right side, he will have a menu of a different screen that he can decide how he wants to do the settings on the camera and shoot. On the other side of the camera, on the rear side, together with this graph, are all the audio adjustments for the sound lens. So the sound recording artist, he can make adjustments on the sound based on what is being shot on site. And on the other side over here, you have another screen which is independent from the other 2 screens, that you can allow the camera assistant to do follow focus. So he can look at his whatever the cinematographer is shooting and he do follow focus from there. Or if he doesn't want follow focus, he can change his own setting. For example, he can change it to a graphical method to see what he wants to see. So this camera, we have them, they record in 2 formats, RAW and ProRes. So they can record at 4K RAW, 4K ProRes, or HD, RAW and HD ProRes as well. The recording format is using version 2 of the CF card. It's called CFast 2.0. This is a high-speed card that you can use to record both ProRes or RAW, HD or 4K on board. Means you do not need an external device for recording purposes. So if you can see here, there are 2 slots, okay, slot A and B. The purpose of it is that if you finish recording on slot A, means you've used up the space, it will automatically jump to slot B to continue to record. Meanwhile, you can remove the one from slot A and put in a new one. So technically, you can record unlimited recording. Okay, so that's the purpose for it. On the back of the camera, you have a battery mount plate that you can mount any kind of battery you want, whether it's a V mount or a P mount kind of battery. You can use it for external battery backup. We have 4 models of this camera. So the first model comes with an EF mount, so you can mount any EF lens on it. So if you have a lot of EF lens, you have always been using DSLRs and you want to move to this camera, you have a lot of EF lens, you can connect your EF lens directly on it. And if you want to use PL mount lenses, you can buy the version with PL mount. Okay, so the PL mount will allow you to attach PL lenses directly. Okay, we also have another mount called broadcast mount. It's meant for broadcast usage, but we are not going to ship that early, probably end of the year. The last one was that you can replace all these mounts, all these lens mounts with a adapter called HDMI connectivity. So when you connect it to a HDMI head, it's no longer a camera. There's no more sensor in front, but you can use the whole product as a recorder. 4K recorder with monitors, with all those things that I have mentioned earlier on displays. We have all these features, but it's just a recorder. So what does the HDMI connection do? For example, if you are using, say, a Canon 5D Mark III and you like the full frame sensor, you don't want other cameras, you want this sensor, but you want raw recording capability. So you can put the Canon in front, take the HDMI out from the Canon, put into this thing, and you start recording the uncompressed raw from the Canon, from the DSLR camera. This is something that you can do. Okay, so that in short are the 4 versions of the Ursa. We are expecting Ursa to ship in July. Okay.